Yeah, what's the deal, everybody? It's been a minute since I made a video, but just want to check in real quick about something that I see that's kind of concerning here in the black community, or specifically on the YouTube community amongst African Americans and Africans, in particular the country of the Gambia. And a lot of y'all probably aware that right now, we have a lot of African Americans who've been planning or considering moving to Africa, and even a few who've already, made that journey. And, a lot of them are putting out a lot of content on YouTube, sharing with us their experience, and, it's really been a pretty enlightening. I know for myself, and I know amongst a lot of other people who've been, enjoying watching these journeys and using it as an inspiration for themselves. But, now we've come to the point where it's been a little conflict, at least in my eyes, amongst one particular vlogger who, I'm not going to name any names, but one particular vlogger in the Gambia who's made some pretty disparaging comments about the country. And of course, I understand that, people have different experiences and different opinions. I'm not saying you can't express that, but when you start making statements about African Americans colonizing Africa, then that's a huge problem. Or better yet, not Africa, Africa as a whole, but the country of the Gambia. That's a problem. Now, a lot of people have been giving this person a pass, saying that, well, she's just, it's just the way she talks. She has a lot of conviction and whatever. But no, that's not the case. At least not for these particular comments about colonizing a country, another black country. And before anyone, tries to downplay the situation, but when you specifically, quote, say, these people here are slow, it would be easy for us African Americans to come over here and take all of this. That's, pretty much in support of colonizing the country. So, I'm just repeating that comment for everyone who, tries to downplay the situation, or who watches her videos and maybe missed that particular comment. But, that's very problematic. So I want to start off by saying that as an African American, I think that comment was very problematic. No place for us to have those sort of thoughts about each other, those sort of feelings or actions towards each other. But anyway, outside of that comment, she's totally free to have her opinions, on a day-to-day basis, man. You run into people you don't like, you have negative experiences, and, you express that. So I'm not going to sit here and try to lecture her on, how she should feel and all of that, but I just want to point out that particular comment was problematic. So after, this vlogger made this comment, of course, a lot of people from the Gambia stood up for themselves and responded, which I think was very good. It was great that they stood up for themselves, said, we don't find this acceptable, and let their feelings be known. Cool. But when I say that there's a problem now, is because I guess since the original vlogger who made the comments, she didn't see a problem with what she said. She didn't apologize, whatever. So now you have a lot of the Gambians who are persistently making videos, and it's getting to the point now where there's a petition to have the African American blogger put out of the country, and talks of running her out, and that's why I say this is getting out of hand. And it's what started out as a beautiful thing, man, is now becoming something negative. And right now people may try to downplay it and say it's not that serious, but it could become that serious, man. Like, xenophobia is a serious thing, man, and it's not something you want to play with. And it doesn't need to go that far. The Gambians, to y'all, you stood up for yourselves. It's been great seeing so many different Gambians making videos. Excuse me. It's been great seeing so many different Gambians making videos not just in response to her, but just, you know, showcasing who they are and showcasing their country. But like I said, you know, trying to put her out of the country, you kind of prove some of the points that this African American vlogger was making, that y'all don't have the same energy in her eyes towards other foreigners that y'all have towards, you know, other black people or black foreigners. So, you know, you trying to put her out the country, but who else are you trying to put out the country? And did what she do, does it warrant that? Now, I mean, if she was a powerful business person, you know, with millions of dollars, that could be very problematic, that, you know, something that has to be addressed. But when you're just talking about a regular person who's just been there for a few months, I mean, she doesn't have that much juice, that much power, you know what I'm saying, to really cause any damage, you know, that would warrant being, you know, forced out of the country. So this just stop taking this, you know, too far, because this can get out of hand real quick. Because, you know, there's been a lot of African Americans who are looking at these videos, wanted to reconnect with the homeland and wanted to, you know, possibly return. And then we have a lot of continental Africans who are on these videos as well in the comments, who are often in support of African Americans returning or just keeping an eye on the situation. And now there's a lot of bickering and beefing in the comments, and then now you got more and more videos being made, and like I said, man, this isn't what the movement should be. You know, it should be about unity. It should be about building mutual respect and love for each other, understanding. And now it's going into pettiness. Everyone bringing up, you know, negative stereotypes about African Americans. Now you bringing up negative stereotypes about Africans. You know, even things that may be true, it's just getting real petty and real bitter, because you can bring up things in a sense of, you know, to be constructive or to build with each other or have honest conversations and dialogue, or you can bring up stuff to tear each other down. And it's getting to the point where a lot of people are, you know, tearing each other down. And that's why I think that, you know, the matter just had to be addressed. And, you know, everyone just fall back, man. Everyone, you know, the African American vlogger, she had to say what she had to say, and, you know, she's not going to apologize, so be it, you know, that's on her. She's doing a lot of good in the country, as well, good in terms of some of the videos she puts out, you know. When I first came across her, I found a lot of them very informative. And then, you know, you have a lot of the Gambians and other, you know, African vloggers who are showcasing another side of their countries and in the continent as a whole. And, man, everybody just get back to that, man. Get back to building. Get back to, you know, building relationships with those you can deal with. People you don't like, you ain't got to deal with them, man. It doesn't have to go this too far. You know, if you don't like somebody, you don't like the content they're putting out, don't deal with them. But, you know, let's not take it too far, man, and make this a negative thing. But yeah, I just wanted to chime in on that real quick. If you like what I got, like the video, hit that thumbs up and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Hit that subscribe button and check me out in the future. All right, peace.